The beat go off.
Feel like I'm Goku.
So I am currently rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho, rewatching Inuyasha and stuff like that. Just, you know, making different type of videos. But one thing I've seen from different YouTubers, again, I'm not gonna list out names because that always kind of, you know, gets to like, you know, beef territory. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm seeing this argument from like Dragon Ball GT apologists and some people that, you know, just really generally don't like Dragon Ball Super. I like Dragon Ball GT. I like Dragon Ball Super. I pretty much like all of Dragon Ball. But it's this thing that if a form wins a lot, that means it's a good form, or if it always looks strong, it's a good form. But if a form loses a lot, it's apparently not a good form. And I question this logic because a lot of stuff in Dragon Ball, they don't win all the time. Like, unless you count like movies and all that, a lot of people's favorite forms don't win as much as they think they do. Most of the time, they got one big win, and after that, they're kind of used as like power scaling or like, you know, like new platforms of power. The only form you could say that wins a lot, and especially back in the day with the movies, is the original Super Saiyan form, right? But if you look at all these different forms that people love so much, like Super Saiyan 2, in canon, the biggest fight that it's had and won was against Cell. It lost against Majin Buu and really hasn't been that impactful ever since. Super Saiyan 3, arguably in canon, has never won a big fight. It dominated Majin Buu, but didn't win, like, you know, the most biggest fight ever against Kid Buu. It still looked powerful, right? Super Saiyan 4, Dragon Ball GT watches love using this. Is the biggest fight is won against Baby. Even against Baby, he got help from his friends, so I don't know if that weakens the form or anything like that. But he did beat Ice Shenron cleanly, if you want to use wrestling terms. Super Saiyan God, a lot of people consider it as a better form than Super Saiyan Blue. Hasn't won a major fight. The only thing you can say it kind of won was against Kel and Khalifa. And I know a lot of people hate those characters, but yeah, Super Saiyan God, no major win. It lost to Beerus. It lost pretty much every fight it's been in. It even lost to Broly later on. Super Saiyan Blue, which is the main topic of this video, is used a lot, but it won against Golden Frieza. Before the ray gun interference, before Whisk comes in and alters time, Goku did beat Golden Frieza, and that was the first time we saw Super Saiyan Blue. So, but a lot of people like to take this away, saying that he should have won dominantly to make the form powerful. Nah, he beat Golden Frieza. Later on, he beats Hit in their rematch, and a lot of people like to use the argument that Blue Kaioken weakened the impact of Super Saiyan Blue. He later on beats Hit, or at least tied with Hit, without using Kaioken, but that's never really used there. And like Vegeta with Super Saiyan Blue was able to dominate Goku Black and pretty much win the battle, but Goku Black ends up getting the Scythe later on. And we're not going to even account like the fusions where like Vegeta pretty much dominated Fusion Masula using Super Saiyan Blue, and Gogeta beats the crap out of Broly using Super Saiyan Blue. But like people like use this argument, by then it was too late or something like that. Moving on, Blue Evolution. Blue Evolution on this first fight beat God Toba, but got dominated by Jiren. Then you got UI Sign, where like again not really a Super Saiyan transformation, but you know only's got one big fight that it won against Kefla, then like you know lost against Jiren. Then True Ultra Instinct actually beat Jiren, so that's how much we know so far. But the biggest thing you should know from here is that a lot of these forms have more losses than they have wins, okay? So the big ordeal with Super Saiyan Blue is that a lot of people don't like this form. And here's two things I can't really, you know, this is all subjective, by the way, but here's two things I can't really disagree with, right? One, Super Saiyan Blue, the name, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I would agree that those two names are very confusing. Well, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is pretty much the form's power, just in title. You know what I mean? It'd be weird if, like, you know, Super Saiyan was renamed 50 times Base Saiyan or something like that, right? So I can't really argue if you don't like the names there. And then I can also agree that the form could have been used better, right? I feel like a lot of people don't really want to look into the deeper aspects of why Goku used Super Saiyan Blue so much, especially in the Tournament of Power when he was like, you know, training Krillin, when he was training Android 17, when he was training Gohan. I can see that, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people like to see forms as special. Even though, like, in Dragon Ball Z, Goku used Super Saiyan a lot. He used different forms a lot, too. That kind of, I guess you could say, devalued or something like that. And the biggest thing with a lot of people is just a recolor, right? Which I can't argue with that. I like the recolor style. I like it a little bit more than Super Saiyan 4's type of ordeal. Again, I like Super Saiyan 4's design. But, you know, if you feel that way, I can't really argue with those two things, right? But for the people that keep saying that Super Saiyan 4 is like the real form, and don't even get me talking about the power scale. Like, you know, some people are just talking out their ass with this whole Super Saiyan 4 has more power than Super Saiyan Blue. just stop there. But yeah, with Super Saiyan Blue, I really like the form. I really love the auras. I honestly like auras a lot more than just super over the top designs. I would say I like Super Saiyan 4's design more. But I really think people go way too hard on Super Saiyan Blue. If you want to know more, like, a lot of my opinions on how I rank Super Saiyan Blue compared to other transformations, I did a video a long time ago. It's called Unpopular Rankings of Dragon Ball Forms, and I did a video talking about why people don't like Super Saiyan Blue a while back. So I should have those linked in the cards there. But I feel like this whole very I don't know, I just feel like this very shallow thing of just trying to say that only forms are good when they win, and if they lose too much or overuse too much, then, you know, they're not good forms. I agree with a lot of people in my comment section. I don't care how many times a form loses, along with when it's at full power and we see what it can really do. I think that's what really matters. The problem with Dragon Ball Super is that Goku and Vegeta, I mean, mostly Goku, use Super Saiyan Blue not at full power a lot of times. And people judge harshly on the times when Super Saiyan Blue is used when it's not at full power. Like, Goku, when he first fought Kale, was not using Super Saiyan Blue at full power, right? When Goku was like trying to show Krillin like what the terminal power is going to be like when he used Super Saiyan Blue, it wasn't like, just for shits and giggles. He used it to show you, like, this is the people you're going to be going up against. Are you really ready to go at it, right? Against Android 17. Android 17 was just strong enough to be that way. What can you say there? And Gohan, literally at the beginning of like the Universe 6 tournament, like when Goku and Vegeta was training, it was said that Gohan's full potential still can be more powerful than them, and that was back when they had Super Saiyan Blue. So yeah, if you're mad about those two characters being that strong, hey, what is there? But I would say that I really like what Super Saiyan Blue did for the story. It just kind of really showed you that they're using their own powers on plus of the God Key, because they would have kept on using Super Saiyan God, because this is everyone's biggest argument, that they should never make Super Saiyan Blue. It should have been only Super Saiyan God, right? I really like it that they took that power and made it their own. I'm glad that Super Saiyan God came back, but there was a purpose to Super Saiyan Blue. One, it literally made them able to use their own unique ability and make them feel prideful for their own power, which I enjoyed. And also, like, the Super Saiyan Blue does have more wins than Super Saiyan God. Like, Super Saiyan God doesn't have any really major wins. Literally lost to Beerus, lost to like most different characters, but it still looks, but a lot of people's minds is the better form because it's not used as much, right? I would say that this whole argument that Super Saiyan Blue doesn't have any real W's or it was used too much, I feel like that's just very unfair. I really think it's unfair. I don't think we shouldn't judge a form just because it's used a lot. And again, like with Super Saiyan 4, like literally right after it was unlocked, it was used a lot and proceeded to lose a lot later on. Again, it did win some skirmishes, but it was kind of spammed a little bit. But we don't say it's a bad form. We just really like the design. So personally, I really like Super Saiyan Blue. I don't really care about this win-loss argument. I really felt like I just feel like it's very shallow, because almost every form in Dragon Ball, except the newest form so far, with like True Ultra Instinct, and URSI just recently lost to Moro. But yeah, every form gets like one major W, except so far Super Saiyan God, really. And that's ironic, because a lot of people say that. So let me know what you guys think about Super Saiyan Blue. I really do like the form. I really love what it's been doing later on down the series. Gogeta has made it look extremely powerful. And that's one thing I gotta say here, is that when Super Saiyan Blue is at full power, when it's fully used, it always looks very incredible in power. It just, in my personal opinion, it does. It was able to match hit. Like actually win its rematch. When it's used by Vegeta and Gogeta, it just looks insane. I just think people are just too harshly when and not giving the overall full context of why Goku used Super Saiyan Blue in different situations. That's how I feel about it. Again, this is just a very short video. I just feel like this whole narrative being pushed, especially by the freaking GT fans, man. Like, again, no offense to GT, but like, it's okay to like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue, yo. Like, you don't have to use the whole like recolor argument, because I actually like simpler designs, and I don't mind Super Saiyan Blue being more candid than Super Saiyan 4. I don't really mind at all, but it's just this weird like argument that's being used when like Dragon Ball GT had the same problem where like Super Saiyan 4 pretty much took over every single form, and every time Goku got in a fight, he literally needed Super Saiyan 4. Like, he needed Super Saiyan 4 to lift a building. Like, you know what I mean? It's just certain stuff like that. We're like, yeah, once these Saiyans unlock a very brand new form, and like after Super Saiyan 3, they kind of abused it. So that's kind of a thing there. Yes, it would have been cool if they would have used Super Saiyan God more for like weaker opponents than use Super Saiyan Blue. But it's been a history in Dragon Ball where like Goku uses a lot of power that he doesn't really need to, and he's like holding back. I don't really think that's a bad ordeal. So yeah, I really like Super Saiyan Blue. It's one of my favorite forms in Dragon Ball. I just feel like a lot of people just like to take away W's, like Golden Frieza doesn't count because of the ray gun, even though Goku's been known to let his guard down and that happens to him, or people not caring about him beating Hit or him beating Goku Black or certain stuff like that. Like, I love that every time Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue, like, you know, they mention like, oh my god, this pressure, like they can't sit his ki, stuff like that. I think that's perfectly fine that, you know, characters are able to come up and match Super Saiyan Blue later on. Not really like be stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, but at least be around that tier, because Gohan was foreshadowed, and Android 17, like, he just became like an MVP later on because of how much limitless ki he has. Again, when the fusions get that form, they look incredible and everything like that. So I just don't like this very shallow argument that a form needs multiple wins or major wins to be an incredible form, because Super Saiyan 3 doesn't have it, Super Saiyan God doesn't have it, Super Saiyan 2 barely has one major fight against Cell, and Super Saiyan, again, has all the wins mostly in the early starts of Dragon Ball. But after like Super Saiyan, it's not multiple big wins. So yeah, this shallow argument I really think is kind of dumb in my personal opinion. Like, yeah, if you want to make everything like a wrestling match, Dragon Ball is not all about wins and losses. It's about the contexts of those wins and losses. And if you don't give Super Saiyan Blue proper context, of course you're gonna hate it, because all you look for is like who wins the most, and that's not Dragon Ball in my personal opinion. That's not Dragon Ball at all. So anyway, I'm going to continue my my Yu Yu Hakusho rewatch, and a bunch of different anime rewatches. And one more thing is that if you watch a lot of anime, you just understand big cliches and everything like that. And I'm kind of glad that Super Saiyan Blue didn't go to that whole cliche where, like, you know, you get this new form, you completely dominate your the first opponent you fight and stuff like that. I really liked the way it went. It was a tough fight against Golden Frieza. Frieza did a little twist there. Then I literally like the idea that Super Saiyan Blue can be used with Kaioken. Like, Super Saiyan, all the other forms doesn't have that ability, and it's really unique to Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, I think it's just really cool. Like, you know, Super Saiyan Blue, when it's used with a god entities, it becomes Super Saiyan Rose. Like, it's just so much lore with Super Saiyan Blue, and like it just kind of changes the whole like cliches of like most anime with forms, that I think like Super Saiyan Blue should definitely have more love. And if you care about wins, you know, Gogeta Vegeta, like Gogeta just pretty much showed you like the full power of Super Saiyan Blue using the right hand. So yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think people just hate on it way too much, and it's low-key a lot of GT fans. I don't understand why you just can't like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue without it becoming a big death match, man. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, man. I'm going to continue my rewatching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. More videos should be coming out soon. SonTj, peace. Love you all.